Okay, bit of a fun laughing and giggle today. I say fun laughing and giggle, no, it's a bit of a pain in the jacksie. What I'm doing is changing tyres. Simple enough job, however these have got mousses in. Now what's a mousse? People are saying. Some people know what a mousse is, people who don't know what one is, it's like a foam, big sausage that goes inside the tyre. Now they're meant for off-road riding, so they're quite soft, you would not use them on the road, but they're fantastic because they don't puncture, because they're solid. However, they're a pain in the backside to change, because imagine trying to change a tyre with it still inflated. That's what you're trying to do. So you've got almost like an inflated tyre and you're trying to get it off the rim. So it's quite difficult. We've got a wonderful little machine here. These help a heck of a lot. Manual machine, obviously if you had an actual mechanical tyre changer, quids in. Yeah. Like I normally do, I have a Jippo. And Jippo does it for me. However, today I'm going to do it! So you'll see me sweating and fighting with this thing. Now I've done a few before, and to be fair, I had to practice on the front. So I didn't want to make a massive muggins of myself when we do this one. Right, first thing we need to do then is we need to undo the tyre clamp. Okay, there is a clamp in here that grips this tyre and holds it tight to the rim. Again, why is that? That's so the tyre doesn't spin on the rim. So you imagine the force going into that rear tyre. If tyre wasn't held onto the rim, then it would spin. Okay, and it works a lot better when you inflate an inner tube and an actual bead grips onto the rim. You haven't got that with a Mousse. You can't inflate it. It is what it is. So you definitely need minimum one tyre lock on it. But quite often you'll see guys that are running extreme stuff may have two on there, but I've just got one on the back. So let's get this off. And it is a 12mm, 50-50, gets it the wrong way around. Okay, so we need to undo this. Now this tyre's done really well, to be fair. It's been on the bike for a long time, I've done a lot of riding on it, but it's about time to change out, and I'll talk about what I'm going to change it onto in a little bit. So I'm going to change it out to a harder compound tyre really. Because it's winter and it's boggy. This has been, deliberate mistake. Yeah. Set the machine, so this does different size wheels. So I need to set this up, because this is an 18-inch wheel. It was set on 21, because I've just done a front. Yeah. There you go. And then tighten her up. There we go. That's better. There we go, we're on. So that was the deliberate mistake. Well spotted, anybody out there who's like, that's not set for
yeah, they're probably going to be like, oh my god.
Good effort, Titch. Okay, so what we need to do is, I've got the tyre lock, the rim lock on the opposite side. Okay. And I'm just going to generally push this centre around, so if it is on the bead, we will break it off the bead. See how quite heavy this is? No, it is like an inflated tyre basically. So there, you can see, I can't move that there, that's where the rim lock is. Yeah. See? There, we give it a squidge, and we get it all the way around, so we're at the far side of it. Thankfully, these machines come with 4 actually really good tyre irons. Now, we want to go with a flat end. So let's get all these in. Now to make my life easier, if I squish the tyre opposite those, what that'll mean, it'll allow this tyre to go further into the rim, which means it'll be easier to then flip those tyre irons on the far side. Okay, the actual rim lock is over here. Yeah, now I'm going to flip them over from the centre first. Okay, so I'm going to get this on. Give it a good squidge like that, which means I've got room for the tyre to go that way. Make life easier. Give her a little squeeze. I'm going to use my foot. Look, this is where we need loads of. There we go. Okay, she's going quite easy. he says. This one doesn't go in. Oh. And we're just about there now. That's one side.
Yeah.
Be under no illusions. That's just the one side. That's the easy bit, he says. There we go, that's one side.
There we go.
Now, I need to get this all the way off. So what I'll do is I'll flip it over. Put it back on its spindle like so. Now some people will probably ask, which side do you do first? Do you do the brake disc side or sprocket side? Obviously this is the rear wheel. No real hard and fast rules about it, to be honest. Whichever side you want. Now I've made sure that the rim lock's on the far side again, and I'm going to push this tyre, using this arm, all the way through. I'm just going to go round here. Give it a good scratch. Okay, and then back to the rim lock being towards me.
Yep.
I'm going to push this. It says hopefully all the way off. Here we go. Go in. Come on, give me a bit of encouragement, Bailey. Go on, Tish, you've got this. That's amazing.
You're doing a
Great job, mate.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's done it.
I think he's done it before. Okay. So much of a little bit of a difficult job it can be. It makes life a lot easier. And there, it's dropped out, is the rim lock, tail lock.
Lovely.
This sits inside, like so,
Yeah.
into the rim, and then when you tighten it up, these bite into the tyre and hold the tyre on the actual rim then. Look inside here, this is bogging.
Yeah.
This was
That's
from the
nice.
last ride out. It was pretty stinking. So, while I'm here, and now I've got this off, what I'm going to do is give that wheel a good clean out. Clean out all inside it, all around the hub. Give it a good bougie and a clean out, because I don't really want to put it all back together with all that muck in there. It's not really good for the Mousse. I'll give this Mousse a clean off as well.
Yeah.
And here she comes, the Mousse. So there it is.
Absolutely stinking.
Yeah. What we're doing now? Lubing up the Mousse. Yep, you have to lube it. It builds up. Imagine this rotating stuff like that. You get a lot of heat build up in there. Lovely job. Now we need to pop it into the new tyre.
Yeah.
Wipe a bit of me lubrication off. Oops. Oh, don't put it in all the muck, Titch. Push down, get it in. And feed that in. Go on. Oh, get in there. Making funny noises now. I found that now. I've got to an age now where I have to make noises to do things and I never used to.
You're like, this will get in, won't it?
Do you know what I mean? You bend down and pick some up and that.
Yeah.
Whereas I never used to have to make noises, but it's the sound effect of picking up a spanner or something like that is the usual.
Yeah, literally.
Like that. I don't know why that is nowadays. Okay, when you're looking at the tyre and you're going to fit it then, standardly you would see an arrow go in a direction of the tyre because they tend to be directional, Now this one isn't, because you see the pattern, tread pattern's symmetrical. So actually you can run it either way around, it can be reversed. So it can go
Both ways.
both ways. So we can do that, that's fine. Oh, where's my tyre lock? Now I need my rim lock for this, very important. This is the back tyre. So the rear tyre, this is where all the force goes through it and stuff like that. So you definitely, require rim lock. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lube up the tyre, the actual rim of the tyre. A little bit of soap and water, nothing too fancy. But lash it on there, you can't have too much of that. Whack that around there. Okay, so we've got this on and it is quite slippery with that soap and water. So the difficulty I'm going to have is this tyre is rock hard and it doesn't really want to go onto this rim, but we will make it go there, Bailey, using brute force. Okay, the reason I'm putting on a hard tyre and stuff is it's winter time. I had a fairly soft compound tyre on, and next bit of rain I'm going to be doing it wet and horrible sludgy mud. So the softer the ground, the harder the tyre. The harder the ground, softer the tyre. So if you're on rocks and stuff like that, you want a really nice squeegee compound, like gummy tyre. This sort of thing, certainly the riding I'm doing at the minute, a lot of sort of sandy, loose mud, and I'm going to put a hard tyre on. So hence we're changing it out. Right, I need to squidge this on. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this little one underneath here.
Yeah.
This will give me an extra spare hand. So that's holding that end in, and I'm going to try and work this around towards it. Yeah. Get some more tie levers. I'm going to get a couple on the go. So I'm going to use that curved end, hook it up underneath, always trying to not damage the rim. But unfortunately these things are quite sharp on the rims. We were discussing this earlier, that black rims are a bit of a bugger because they show every mark that you've got when you catch it. There, that's that one side on. Sweet! Did I make that look easy?
Yeah, yeah. Good upper body strength that was.
Upper body strength, that's what I've been working on specifically for this video.
Yeah, literally.
I've been working on that. So what I need to do is squeeze this mousse into the tyre. We have this wonderful machine that will do that for me. And this is going to help squish this mousse into the tyre. Okay, now the good bit. Oh,
okay. Yeah, literally.
This is where I've got to squeeze in the other side. As he goes looking for his.
They're there.
I might sort of round this now. Okay. This gonna be fun. Let's. Okay, I'm going to use again the curved bit of the tyre iron. Slide her in. I utilise this hook here, so gives me another spare hand, doesn't it? Really keeps that in place. Notice that I've got the tyre bead lock over there.
Yeah.
So the rim lock's over here. So I'm going to work my way around, and the last bit that I do will be that rim lock. Sound like I know what I'm doing, don't I?
Sounds like you've done it before.
Well, it does, babe. Anybody who's done one of these before knows exactly what an absolute pain in the backside. You could have a nightmare with these. Okay, I've got to my last bit. I'll leave that in. And take that out. So I'm going to spin this over. Bit of acrobatics. Tyre lever acrobatics this is, mate.
As you get the last bit in.
Set in. And what I'm going to do is utilise a bit of that, excuse me. I'm going to squeeze this in. A bit like when I was putting it on, so notice the way I put
pressure there.
That in.
Yeah.
Oh. Do that again. Okay, so I'm going to put this onto that far edge. Bit of armpit techers. Oh, God, it's hard tyre.
Yeah, you can see that's hard.
It's hard tyre. So it's the last bit of the tyre. And I've got it all the way to here, but I need to make sure that that rim lock goes into the tyre. So I'm just going to pressure it using this. And then,
there we go.
And then,
mate.
Boom.
I'm getting tired and I'm not even doing anything.
Watching it there. So that's the rim lock. Oh, a couple of little scuffs on the rim there, but hey, these things happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Tighten up the rim lock again. So this is going to hold the tyre tight onto the rim. So when the power goes through, the tyre doesn't spin. Tight. Beautiful.
Cool.
Okay, and that is the
Ta-da!
new rubber on the Husky. So the Husky 350 will be rocking and rolling when we're next out, especially with that meaty beast on there. Great mud tyre this, and these are road legal, so
Cool.
which the Husky is. So there you go. I could run it on the road if I wanted. Not what I'm doing. Okay, hopefully that was helpful for you then, and it gives you an idea and some techniques for changing tyres, which you can do yourself, certainly on the dirt bikes and stuff. And if you're unaware what a Mousse was and the inner tubes and stuff, and the differences there, the fact that you can't puncture a Mousse, but it's slightly difficult for changing it. A few little bits of hints and tips there for you. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.